Shai, Barak Yahweh, Barak Yahweh Shai, Bahasham Hahakudash. Also want to give double honors to our elder apostles and elder bishops of Great Millstone who rule well, as well as peace and blessings, health and wellness to the house of David the elect, who's a high spirit with a lawyer. It's a entitled persecutor coming, all right? Just seeing where the spirit is going, all right? And these different incidents that's happening that's been associated with Israel. But it's all scripted, you see? It's all according to the scripts, all right? It's all according to the script, ultimately the scripts of Yahweh Bahasham Shai, because Yahweh Shai warned us of these things. He said, you will be hated of all men for my name's sake. You see? You'll be hated of all men for my name's sake. All right? So what's going to happen where just all men are going to hate us? And now there's this narrative arising, and all these Christians and all these people, they all of a sudden have Israelite fatigue. And they get in their little SUVs, little cars, and they're complaining about Israel. But on top of that, these incidents where Jake strangles 4-year-old, he strangles his child, or he has his kids living in some closet, all right, because of the law of Moses, and he has fringes, all right, that's the guy that they're going to put up, all right, as the Israelite, all right, and they're going to have these false flag incidents that's going to be attached to Israel or Islam, and everybody's going to hate us. You remember during 9/11, that was a bad time to be a Muslim. During 9/11, that was a bad time to be a guy with a turban and a beard, man. That was bad time. Shook the country. All right, but now Esau's cooking us something greater. And he's going to have his associations. He's going to associate us with that. All right? Because we're going to be the bad guys before we perceived as the good guys, man. You know, it tells you that we're going to receive fame in the land and we were basically put to shame. But before that fame, all right, before we're celebrated, we're going to be persecuted, man. All right? Some people are not going to believe it, the propaganda, but a lot of people are. All right? Because Esau's media is a powerful tool of persuasion, man. All right? But that's something that's a pinch that we have to endure, man. Something that we're going to have to endure. Okay? And that's part of their hardness that we're going to have to endure. That's part of that fire. You know, being persecuted, you see, that persecution, all right, being put up, have all type of negative things associated with our name, because ultimately it's Yahweh Shai's name that's being persecuted, man. See, the elites know who we are. The elites know we're the prophets. The elites know that we are the Israelites, all right, and they know they're gonna have to make war with the Lamb according to prophecy, man. And this is part of making war with the Lamb. This is the beginning phases of making war with the Lamb through propaganda, wartime propaganda, making, you know, persecuting his men. All right? Because we're in this kingdom exposing his wickedness. So he's of course he's going to take offense to that. You know? And that's why a lot of Jakes that used to subscribe to being an Israelite, end up publicly saying, I don't subscribe to being an Israelite. I still believe we're the chosen, but I don't subscribe to being those, I don't follow those group of men anymore. This nigga Sakara talking about it was a movement. Fuck nigga, it wasn't a movement. Your fat ass thought it was a movement. It wasn't a movement. Alright? Because movements are set up by the elites. Movements do move. It's not a movement, nigga. Okay? This is not a movement. Okay? This is prophecy. But you niggas don't believe in prophecy. You know? believe in profits. You believe in making money off the word. And then the Lord exposed you. You know? But that's it. You know, I don't have much to say today as far as this topic of the spirit. I don't have much to say. Just that, you know, persecution is part of prophecy, man. And in one breath, you know, we have a certain routine about teaching. Going out on the highways and the byways. You might get some scoffers. You might get some people that genuinely ask questions. Nonetheless, it's just a part of your weekly routine. And you go to work, you go home, you deal with your family. But now, you know, things are about to get shaken up. You know, but that's part of it. You know. With that, I hope you were edified. Till the next time, shalom.